Hey guys, it's Andrew here, and this is your first bit of homework. And the first bit of homework really is all about you. And this is for you rather than for me, although I would like you to come back to me and give me some answers to this so that I get an idea of where you are. That way I can help you even more. So what are you looking for? This is the first key question, what you're looking for. So let's start with, what income do you require? And is it going to be a passive income? So you just want to create a little bit of money to top up your earnings and have something for later on? Are you just looking for additional monthly money to pay for things, whether it's the mortgage, whether it's school fees, whether it's to pay off loans, whether it's get rid of debt, whether it's just to have a holiday, buy a new car, whatever it is? What is that and what does that look like? Also, is it income replacement? So are you looking to create your own financial freedom from this and actually get out there and do something just for you so that you can say, this is me, I'm doing it for me, and that you can give up that 9 to 5 job and you've got a replacement income? Or is it additional income for your existing business? Have you got a business you're not selling on Amazon, or you're not selling online, or sales aren't as good as they could be or you would like them to be, etc., etc.? Where are you on that? Is it that? Or are you wanting to create an amazing brand, a brand new business, and take this business opportunity with Amazon and possibly other platforms into the next few years? This is going to be your livelihood and your life over the next few years. Are those where you are? And what I want you to do is, underneath here, I want you to actually give me your answer. I want you to tell me what your answer is for this, because I don't know until you tell me. I don't know what your answer is. So that means I need you to put your answer in there so that I can actually try and make sure that we're giving you what you need, what you want, so that we can target it to you, because you are one of the elite people that we've got, and we want to be able to make sure you are getting exactly what you need. So give us your answer. Let us know what that answer looks like so that we can get that to you. So then the next part of this is quite simple. How much time can you realistically invest into this? And I'm saying invest because it is an investment. Your time is worth money. Your time does have a cost to it. Now that cost may be financial. It may be the cost of not spending time with a loved one or in a relationship. It may be cost not spending time outdoor exercising, going to the gym, things like that. So there is a cost. And both of these relate to each other. So the income that you require, so how much are you going to put in? Is it an hour a day? Is it 3 hours a day? Is it half a day? Or is it a full working day? And is that the amount of time that you have got every day to put in it? Because what you cannot afford to do on this, and I've seen this happen so many times before, is you cannot afford not to put the time in. Because if you don't put the time in, nobody else is going to put it in for you, and you're going to lose your position, whatever that position is. You're going to lose it online, and you're going to end up with the account being closed. So you've got to put the effort in. This is not a quick fix. This isn't going to make you £1 million overnight. It could very well make you £1 million over a period of time, but it's not going to happen overnight, and then you can sit back and say, done that, I pushed that button and it's turning the money in. That's not going to happen. You're going to have to put a little bit of work in there somewhere before you get to that stage. And then the next thing is it just going to be 1 day a week, or are you going to spare 2 days a week to it, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days? Or are you a workaholic like me and you're going to put 7 days a week in? Now, I'm not a workaholic really, folks, but a lot of people think that I am. I do have some time out, honest. But what are you putting in? Because you have got to decide how much time you can devote to this venture. Now, if you're coming to me and saying, I want to make £100,000 a year, I've got 1 hour per day for 3 days a week. Well, you ain't going to do it because you're not putting the effort in at the beginning. You need to be putting more effort in than that. Now, you come to me and say, I have got 3 hours every day, 7 days a week. Then you've got a good chance of doing it, because that 3 hours, as you become more and more proficient at doing what you need to do with Amazon and with what we show you, that will start to have an effect. And that 3 hours could in theory reduce down to 2 hours. But in real terms, what will probably happen is you will increase your range. It may be your stock, it may be the number of items. You will increase your opportunity. And by increasing the opportunity, you will still only probably use that 3 or 3.5 hours. And then you'll be able to get a decent and good quality income. Now, what I'm saying to you here is at the very, very beginning, you're going to have to put some effort in. So if you think that 1 hour a day is all you can afford, then you need to set yourself within the realities of that 1 hour. Because once you start selling, you've got to make sure you're dealing with customer service, dealing with the order, unless you're using Amazon fulfillment services. You're going to have to go to the post office. All these things take time. So it depends how automated you're going to be in your business. And that is another choice. Are you doing it yourself? Are you fulfilling it? That is one of your choices. And that comes up to here, where you're looking at how much time are you going to invest in this? How much money have you got to invest in this? You're going to invest in the training. The training is probably the most valuable part of the whole thing that you're going to be looking at. And you need to invest both time and money into the training. You're getting some awesome training, but you're going to have to put the time and the money in to actually make sure that you're getting what you need. Because if you aren't going to put the money in and you aren't going to put the time in, you're just going to go and look for the next shiny toy. All you're going to do is go from one to the other, to the other, to the other. You've got to decide how much time and effort and money you can invest into your training. Then you've got to look at your stock. What stock are you selling? Where are you getting it from? If it's drop shipping, it then becomes relatively easy, other than you've got to find a good drop shipping product and a good drop shipper. But are you bringing in the stock? Are you buying it from a wholesaler? Are you importing it? Are you getting it direct from a manufacturer? Where are you getting your stock and how much money are you putting in there? And not only that, when you get that stock, what VAT have you got to pay? What state taxes have you got to pay? What import duty have you got to pay? That is going to come out of the amount that you've got to initially invest. And then have you got everything you need in the infrastructure? Have you got the computer, the laptop, whatever it is you need? Have you got photography of the products you're going to sell? If you're needing websites and if you're needing email addresses and things like that, have you got that in there? There is a cost to those. There's a time cost to setting some of those up, as well as a financial cost. Are you building a brand? So do you need brand designs and logos? Do you need to create videos? All of that is in there. How are you going to deal with your storage? Are you using Amazon FBA so it's all done for you? Are you using an independent fulfillment company, or are you using a storage company and doing it yourself? And again, if you're storing stock yourself, you've still got the time and effort to go to that storage place, get those orders on a daily basis, packed, shipped and out. So that's going to eat into your time that you're allowing. So if you're saying you've only got 1 hour a day, you're probably not going to do it. You probably need to revise your plan or rethink, is this for you? Then you've got things like packaging materials. If you're sending the stuff out yourself, what else have you got to invest in? Have you got to buy a load of boxes? Have you got to buy a lot of envelopes? Have you got to buy bubble wrap, tape, etc.? There is still a cost here. And if you're starting this on a low budget, then you need to really be in control of those costs, because the last thing you want is to get a good product selling a good number of them fairly quickly, but all the costs of everything else has come out of your cash flow and you haven't got enough money to actually replenish it quick enough before it goes. And you're going to hit little problems like that. You're going to hit some road bumps along the way, and when you do, they're great learning curves. And of course, advertising and marketing. Are you going to go down the route of getting your product launched really quickly and spending a few $100s, pounds, euros on marketing it and the best route to market. All those things are very, very important, and I need to get those from you. So your first thing to do is to answer these here so that I can get an idea of where you are, and then I need you to send this back to me so that I have got something that I can work on. Okay, folks, so get in there, have a look at this, and get your brain working, because we need that. We need you to start flowing. This is the first bit, because this is where you might decide, this opportunity is so brilliant, I must actually invest. And this is me giving you a little bit of a reality check here. So I need this back from you as soon as I possibly can. The email address to send this back is on the actual document. I'm giving you one of the Gmail addresses so that it comes directly to me wherever I am in the world, and I've got it. So that email address is on there. Fill the answer boxes in the answer box, send it back to me. I need to get an overview of where you are so that I can target certain bits of the training towards you and what you're looking at. So great to actually send this out to you. Look forward to your answers and speaking to you very, very soon. Bye for now.